You guys, for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I am claircognizant. I am clairsentient, clairaudient, and I'm clairvoyant. And I'm also an intuitive empath, and I use my gifts and abilities with my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from Spirit for you. And it's no coincidence that you're here. I don't believe in coincidences. But with that being said, you may want to like flip, switch, or reverse the roles. So like if I'm talking about your person, but it sounds like it's more like you, or if I'm talking about another person and it sounds like you, it could be you. Try to figure out how the messages fit for you, but never try to force it. Okay, so as I was focusing on doing the collective reading, I was just shuffling this message deck, and I was actually standing up, just kind of shuffling and trying to connect with the group of souls that would feel drawn to this reading, and just kind of mindlessly shuffling, and these cards fell out. Well, they just kind of flew out the deck actually and landed in the floor. And so there is someone from your past, an ex, maybe someone that you haven't spoken to in a really long time, or this could even be a recent ex. But this is someone that feels like now that they have ruined everything between the two of you, and they feel like they always seem to mess everything up, and they're the kind of person that has not had like a very consistent long-term relationship that has ever actually like really turned into anything, or they just have had several relationships that they've been in and out of, where they tend to like dive in and out of relationships. Excuse me, I'm so sorry you guys, but I've got allergies so bad. I'm so sorry. My allergies have been like really kicking my butt lately, so please forgive me. I know that is embarrassing. But anyways, so yeah, this person here feels like they just completely sabotaged the relationship. And on the bottom of the deck, when these two cards flew out, it says one-sided relationship, and I still have some growing to do. Look, yeah, I didn't even go that far. I just looked here at these two, because when these two flew out, I looked and saw that, and then I just kind of looked to see that I still have some growing to do. But look, I abandon people to make myself feel important, because they feel like they ruin everything. So they sabotage relationships, and they just abandon people for their own superiority. They have a superiority complex, and they dive in and out of relationships. This relationship that it definitely may have been very much one-sided, where like there was only one person putting in the time, the energy, the love. You may have felt like you were chasing this person, in the aspect of you were the one to make all the calls, the texts, the setting everything up, the one trying to like really get this relationship either off the ground or continuing to move it forward. And this person's energy is showing up very, very strongly around you, because I feel like they are watching you. And they realize that they're getting left behind, and because they know that they have some growing to do, and they have some because they don't want to get left behind in relationships or with people that they're around, they'll just straight up dip so that they don't have to face the reality of the fact that they do need to grow and evolve, and so that they can have a healthy relationship. And look, this may even be a friend. This could even be a friend that like when they get called out on their BS, or when they get called out, they'll just dip. They'll just like disappear or withdraw their energy, because there's lessons that need to be learned. Like they have growing to do, and so like they may have had several friendships that have ended, dove in and out of relationships, and the friendship may have been one-sided, where you were the one that was always there for this person. You did so much to be a friend for this person, but when the time came for this person to be a friend for you, they weren't there, and now they're feeling like they ruined a good friendship. If this is friendship, so this could be a friend, or this could be a lover, but like I feel like you are really stepping into a place of power and like manifesting the reality that you want, and maybe even like really focusing on your career and yourself right now. And that, because you are doing that, it's like this energy that is very attractive to these lower frequency people of your past. Yeah, because look, we've got, look, practice money manifestation. It says so much fresh energy. So there's a lot of a fresh burst of energy coming in. You may actually be getting a new job, or like if you work for yourself where you have clients, like you're getting new clients, you know, there's just a lot of new fresh energy around you. And now this person or people are like, excuse me, dang, like I really messed this up. Like, look at how well they're doing. And they're just completely shocked that you're doing so well without them. And it's like there's this sense of guilt or remorse that this person feels. There's also someone that maybe a relationship never even really got off the ground, and this person ruined the relationship but before they had a chance to lose you. Yeah, look, karmic friendship. See, like it was a fake person, or either a karmic friendship or a karmic relationship, some sort of karmic connection that you had with this person. And I feel like there is a lot of gossip, a lot of talk. This person is watching you. Look, 11:11, the time is right, seize the day. Like, that's you. Like, you are really seizing the day. You are growing and evolving, and this person is like, damn, I really ruined everything. Like, I really had a good thing. I really had like a good person in my life, and I can't like maybe thinking I don't know how to like get back into this person's life. Look, friendship. This may be like a good friend, or this is someone that is like a romantic interest that was started out as friends, or like you may have friends in common, or this is someone that you considered a friend. This may even be someone that wants to like go really slow. Like, maybe you were more eager to like push the relationship forward. May have been like a friends with benefit. There, yeah, we've got outside influences. So there may have been some sort of outside influence on the relationship or on the connection with this person. And now I feel like this person's like watching you, though. I really feel like this person's watching you in some way. Either they're watching you at work, watching you online, asking people about you, maybe talking to like mutual friends or people that know you or your family. Testing the waters. Before making a big decision, they want to test the waters and make sure you feel the same way. This may be like a friendship that ended, and now they want to like make amends with you, but they want to make sure like that you're okay with them, or that you're cool with them, or this is like a romantic partner that or an ex-partner that wants to come back in, but like they're not sure like if you would reject them or how you would feel, and now they're trying to feel you out, which could be one of the reasons why they are watching you. There may be something significant about spring, either this past spring or the spring coming up. Yeah, you're dealing with someone who acted very immature, and their immaturity is what another thing that interfered in this friendship or relationship. There is someone that also refuses to admit that they were wrong, and it's like they refuse to admit that they actually care about you, that they refuse to admit that they love you or that they miss you, because of they have some growing to do. They have some growing up to do here. Show me clearly. breaking rules. So being with you would cause some sort of controversy. Maybe they've talked poorly about you, and now, like, if they come back together with you, then people are going to know that they're full of shit. Or if it's a friend, it's like same thing. But it's like it would go against some sort of, like, they would be breaking some sort of rule, like maybe their parents don't want you to be together, or your parents, or friends that have told you to leave this person alone, or their friends that there's just been like some bad mouthing going on. And even like you may even come like have like two completely different cultures. It's been definitely like a lot of toxic behaviors, and you may be have had like a difficult time like cutting those toxic behaviors, but there's a connection here that was actually denied for your highest good. You may be really focusing on yourself and doing a lot of self-work and trying to like identify your own toxic behaviors that have prevented you from having healthy relationships. Yeah, I feel like you could be dealing too, for some of you, there's a spouse involved that may be throwing children up in your face, or may refuse to like co-parent with you. And it's like they make things difficult for like the children involved. I'm dealing with someone who has difficulty releasing fears, releasing fear of what people will say, releasing fears of getting hurt, you know, whatever this is that keeps them in a place of fear. They have difficulty releasing those fears to move forward. And it's like they're comfortable not growing because they're afraid of the unknown. Very much like, let me just stick my toe in the water instead of just jumping in. You know, a lot of times when the water's cold, if you just jump in and do it, you know, you get warm quicker. But like if you take your time and you put your toe in and then you stick your foot back out because you're like, oh, it's too cold. But that's almost like what this person's doing. And so like they're never going to get, you know, comfortable until they just jump right in. But they can't because they're too afraid that the water's going to be too cold. Monkeying around. Yeah, comes across as happy-go-lucky and charismatic, but will never take anyone seriously. Maybe dealing with someone who just monkeys around with you, has come across as very, very much like a good person, but in actuality, they're just, you know, not capable of being serious. Show me clearly, Spirit messages, what I need to see about this situation for the viewers. Going with the wind. As quickly as they appeared, the faster they will vanish. This may have been like someone who just, even if the relationship lasted a while, but regardless, it's like this person came in like a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. This person's gone with the wind. You could also be dealing with someone who like forces, it's like there's someone that like analyzes you, you know, like tells you how all the problems that you have, and maybe tells you how like about your wrongdoings, about like says that you're crazy, or that, you know, maybe even says like you're bipolar, or calls you the narcissist, but when in actuality it's like them, they're the ones that need to like get therapy or get problems. It's like there's someone that plays the victim and acts like other people are the ones that are attacking them, when in actuality it's them. Okay, sorry about that, you guys, we got cut off. But the next card that I pulled was Empty Calories, and it says pretends to have substance but is full of hot air. So yeah, I mean, that's just plain and clear right there. This person here pretends like they're valuable, you know. Well, I mean, everybody has value, even the narcissist, but it's like they pretend to have so much. They pretend to make they make these promises, but it's really nothing there. They pretend to like be like, you know, have insight and be grown, but in actuality, like, there's nothing there to really fall back on. So like when the tough get going, they get going, you know. They so yeah, I feel like you're dealing with someone who just doesn't bring a lot to the table emotionally, spiritually. What's going on with this situation, Spirit? With this person. See, this person may live at a distance. They're watching you from a distance. They've kept you waiting. They've kept you waiting, or they made you wait while you were with them. They think about what could have been. Yeah, they think about what could have been. You may have, though, like, already found closure with this person or situation. Like, it's you know, I feel like you have definitely grown and moved on. This person's very, like, they're the kind of person that is willing to say or do whatever it takes to get whatever they want. And they've definitely been talking about you, gossiping about you to other people, making the relationship or the downfall of the relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, they've been making it your fault, spreading misinformation and lies. But it's almost like this person is like, they feel guilty now. They feel guilty about the lies that they told, because they know that because of the things that they've said, that they feel like there's no way that they can be with you now. But you probably wouldn't want to be with them anyways. Yep, see, I told you that this person was spying on you, watching you. They're either watching you online, or they are talking about you to people, trying to get information on you. I feel like you are on top of the world. You are on top of the world, and like you're moving into a place of, like, you know, becoming very popular, or like you know, maybe even doing something like where you're connecting with your community, or in the public eye. But like, you are a shining star, you're a rising star. And now this person's like, what did I do? They may actually have like some sort of an addiction, or they're drinking a lot, or they're drinking a lot more often. People may be actually worried about this person, because yeah, they're like feeling stressed out. What did I do? Why did I let this person go? Why did I act this way? Why did I talk to them this way? Why did I treat them this way? But I really feel like this person, regardless, like they've got to grow up. They may have like financial difficulties. They're taking out loans that they can't pay. They don't think twice before like charging something to their credit card. There's just if they even have credit cards, but they're like it's almost like they're living off of credit cards, or like that. I mean, that might sound silly, but like, that's what I'm getting. Like, this person's going out buying expensive vehicles, or like that they can't pay for. It's like all of their money is like they're living beyond their means, or they have been living beyond their means. But they see you now, like you're having some sort of come up, you're coming into a place, like they didn't think that you would make anything of yourself, or they didn't think that you would get very far. They felt like they got everything that they could get out of you. See? It was a very much a one-sided relationship with the Six of Pentacles. You may have been in a place where like you were like maybe on welfare, or like you were codependent, or you needed some sort of assistance, and now you are like no longer in a place of being dependent on other people, or maybe you are about to be leaving a place of that. Like maybe you had to depend on your parents, or like you had to like depend on this person. You were in a place of being codependent, but you still gave everything you had to this relationship. And now like this person, because they felt sorry for you, or like they, you know, or maybe they're even now in a place of feeling sorry for themselves. They thought that they were too good for you. Whatever the case is, they felt they were better than you, or thought they were too good for you. And now they're in for a rude awakening, and they're going to see you like rise. You're to be on top of the world. They're going to have to watch you rise. They're going to have to eat their words. And it's almost like people are like starting to see through this person's delusions or lies, or people will see through this person. See, you are working at, there may even be some lingering chaos around you in your life right now, but you're real. Look, this person's trying to test the waters too. Look, dipping their toe in the water. This person wants to test the waters to see how you feel. Like they're wanting, there's someone here wants to reconcile with you. They're wanting you to forgive them. They're wanting to like make amends, because like you are creating something for yourself. Like you're chasing your dreams. You're chasing your dreams to make them a reality. You could be dealing with a water sign, or you could potentially have water in your chart. There may be a Capricorn here, or dealing with some Capricorn energy perhaps. There may have been addictions involved. I feel like I would just want to get a couple more of these cards here. Yeah, now you're dealing with someone who actually is like living off of other people's money, living off of other people's status. One last, just a couple more messages, Spirit, for the viewers. Couple more messages. All right, they don't want me to use this deck because I could just feel it. We're gonna just get a couple messages here from my galactic love messages. All right, any last messages? Look, you are worthy of living on your own terms. Never apologize for wanting what you want. Don't settle. You are worthy of like living on your own as well. Living without this person's scraps or handouts or the breadcrumbs that they offered you. There's also like, if you are single and you're looking for love, there's someone coming in. Like you're going to meet someone. It's like unexpected. It's like a surprise meeting with this person. Also too with friendship, like if you're looking for a good friend, it's like there's a meeting a good friend unexpectedly, or like this like soulmate type friendship comes into your life as a surprise. Love is never easy, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. You may have felt very tested in your relationships, or in your, with regards to your connections, your love life, your friendships, things like that. Today can be the day you stop doing that self-destructive thing you do. Go within. You may have been a bit self-destructive by, you know, and self-sabotaging, choosing relationship. Maybe you self-sabotage or like self-destruct within your friendships as well. Can I get a couple more messages here for the viewers that will stick around for this part? We have, you can try to push other away. You can try to push each other away, but when two hearts have connected, there's nothing in this world to keep you apart. And it says ego clash. So you and a particular person, it may be a friend or a romantic partner or sibling, but maybe the two of you have tried to push one another away or run away from the connection. But then we have, stop trying to skip the struggle. The struggle is part of the divine plan. See it through. I feel like that just kind of speaks for itself for this particular message. And I'm going to get one last card, Spirit, for the viewers. I'm going to do single jumping cards, but I'm going to love yourself enough to set boundaries and insist that others respect them. Stop settling for breadcrumbs. A lot of times when people are starving, they'll settle for crumbs because it's better than nothing at all. Yep, look, people will always talk about you, so you might as well give them something to talk about. I literally said that. That was the title of one of my readings that I did like either yesterday or the day before yesterday. And then the mind can recognize what the heart is trying to deny. You can delay, but love will always win. That's that Temperance too. One card, Spirit, for the viewers that will love yourself so fiercely that no one will dare love you half-heartedly. And this about scare them away. Scare away those people that can't love you wholeheartedly, that only want to breadcrumb you. Don't take things so seriously. Slow down and enjoy yourself a little bit more. I got that too in another one of our readings. With I didn't use these cards, but it evolves so much. Look, evolves so much. They know, oh my gosh, evolve so much they no longer know how to approach you. Outgrow the BS. And that's the thing, like this person still has some growing to do, and you are outgrowing certain people, narcissist, karmic friends, and so these people can't reach you. All they can do is talk. Again, today can be the day you stop doing that self-destructive thing you do. What self-destructive thing do you do? Are you ignoring signs from the universe? The more anger you hold in your heart, the less capable you are of loving the present. These are so beautiful. You may have recently dated someone to try to get over an ex. There's like a rebound love. You shouldn't date knowing that you still have feelings for your ex. You're wasting other people's time. You may be dating someone but you still haven't completely healed from a past relationship, or you may have dated a person that still had feelings for a past person, or still hadn't gotten completely over a previous relationship. Or there's just a lot of pain in the past that needs to be healed regardless. All right, you guys, if any of these messages resonated with you, please give me a like, give me a comment, leave me something. The more you interact with me, the more I can pick up on your energy in the future readings. But this is what I have for you right now. I'll be back in a little bit for another channeled message for you. But yeah, this is what I have for right now. And the Divine in Me bows to the Divine in You. Namaste.